Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Tuesday evening and this evening we're talking a different kind of preparation. It's preparing for a just in case, and the just in case is for insurance. Now obviously with all this weather there's been frozen pipes, there's been burst pipes, and just the obviously initial disclaimer, I am not an insurance professional, but I have worked with insurance on and off for many years. So I've put this out before. When I did a local community newsletter, I used to put this out every year at this time, because at this time there's new things arriving in your house. And what I would personally suggest is pick a day, pick an hour, and go and photograph your house. Doesn't matter whether it's tidy or not, but photograph your house. Photograph your TV, your computers, your bed, your bedding, your shower curtain, your shower, your cooker, your fridge freezer, fridge, in my case dehydrator, any mixers, air fryers, clothes, anything like that. Just take a rough overview, because if, God forbid, anything happened that you had to make an insurance claim, insurers will repair things on a like-for-like basis. That's standard. But especially for contents, but even for buildings as well, they have an average costing. Like my mother, she I don't know what she was thinking, but she got these lovely Italian porcelain tiles for her conservatory. They were multi-patterned, very, very busy tiles, but she got them so that you wouldn't see the dog hair. And they cost a fortune, but the allowance that you get for floor tiles is not for Italian porcelain tiles, it's for standard tiles out of B&Q or Wix or something like that. So if you have expensive floor tiles, keep the receipt. You know, keep some information, take a picture of the box that they came in, something like that, so that if insurers say, well, it's black tiles, there could be anything, you go, yeah, no, but they're this, that's what I want. And also for things like, well, I was speaking to Mandy about it today, and we talked about the toaster and kettle. Now, I found a toaster and kettle set online in Asda, and they weren't the cheapest by any manner of means, but it was £24 each. £24 for the kettle, £24 for the toaster for a matching set. So if you had put that down to insurers and you said, you know, matching set, then they would go to their appliance supplier and you would just get the cheapest one that they could find. If, however, you went to the other one, which is what I did, and this is what we were looking up, and you said, well, actually the toaster and kettle were Morphy Richards' venture, so we looked them up in the John Lewis page today, and for the two of them it was £125. But if you can't prove that your stuff's £125, then you'll get the one for 24 and 24, so 48. And why I say this just now is because it's bad weather, but also because, especially if you've got kids in the house, what are their Christmas presents, especially if you've bought them tech? Take photographs of it. Preferably take a photograph of the serial number, but if you just take a photograph of the back of your telly, how do I know it's your telly? How's the insurance company going to know it's your telly? So take a picture of front and back, or better still, take a picture of the kids opening it and say, hold it up, let me take the back as well. Or before you wrap it, take pictures, get the receipts, take photographs of the receipts as well, because if it's a fire, they're going to burn. If it's a flood, they could just end up a big sludgy pile of paper. But at this time, this is when people have got a lot more items in their home that probably cost them quite a bit of money. So make sure that just in case, if you've got receipts, etc., waterproof Ziploc bag, put them in there, put them upstairs, preferably if you have an upstairs, or put them in a Tupperware box on top of that in case you get flooded, anything like that. But now is the time to just go wander around your house. And somebody, excuse me, I read somewhere that it was a guy who had been an insurance valuer type person. And he had said, it was him that actually said about the toaster. And he said, you know, I will get you the cheapest one out of Walmart. He was American, obviously. He said, but if you say that it's a black and gold toaster, then I'll get you the cheapest black and gold toaster I can get. If you say it's a Murphy Richards black and gold toaster, then you need to get a Murphy Richards black and gold toaster back. But then he gave the example of a bathroom. And he said, you know, imagine like the ceiling had come down, the water tank had burst up the stairs. He said, when asking them what's in their bathroom, and they go, well, obviously there's a toilet, there's a thing. He said, shower, an electric shower. You're getting the cheapest unless you can tell me what it was. But also towels, you know, bale of 3 hand towels from John Lewis or from Asda. Where were they from? If you've bought really good quality stuff, take pictures of the labels. Now, he carried on with this bathroom, and he's like, so you've done your towels, you've got your face cloth, your natural loofah, 2 natural loofahs, his and hers. They're not cheap. If you don't put them down on the list, you won't get them done. 3 Lush bath bombs. Now, I love my baths. 3 Lush bath bombs is not cheap. If you've got them sitting there and they get ruined, 3 Lush bath bombs. Shower curtain lining, shower curtain hooks, shower rail. Soap. Do you just have a bar of soap? Or do you have, you know, special super all singing, all dancing, moisturising body wash? Shampoo and conditioner. Do you have Tesco's Best? Do you have Tresemme? Or do you have professional salon shampoo and conditioner for coloured and damaged hair? Which is a lot more expensive than Tresemme. Take a list. Take photographs. You know, obviously if you buy some of the stuff, if you buy them out of a salon, keep the receipt. Even if you don't keep every receipt, keep a few receipts to show that you've done that you do that on a regular basis. So all these little things, and just as another, for instance, once I was speaking to someone who worked, and they were doing a contents list, and there was the little girl's Cinderella dress, and it was a Disney Cinderella dress. That's what was on the list. Well, it wasn't a Disney Cinderella. They said it was a Cinderella dress, so my friend had gone, Disney, £25. This was a few years ago. And the insurers are like, you're joking, £25 for, you know, you can get it in, you know, in Poundland, you know, all these little costumes. And so they were arguing over this Cinderella dress, and it turned out it came out of Asda for £8. Because where they didn't have a picture of it at the time, it had been put to the dry cleaners to get cleaned, and when it came out, they're like, yeah, that one's Asda. It's not a Disney princess dress. So if you have a Disney princess dress, take a picture of it with the label showing, to show that it's a Disney princess dress. So yeah, that's my thing for tonight, is go and take some photographs of your home. Stupid things like the tripods. I use a tripod to speak to you, to put the phone on. You know, it wasn't expensive, but it was still about £15. If I don't put that in the list, I'm not getting it back. I'd need to pay for it again. So yeah, that's my thing for tonight. The weather's turning. There has already been insurance claims made. People have got Christmas presents in the house. Go and take photographs so that if anything happens, you've got a recent, up-to-date record of what was in your house. So I will go now, and I'll catch you later.